We are all creative beings. You are unique, somebody else is unique. Your thumbprint, your retina is different from somebody else. And this is the beautiful thing about us being humans is each one of us can bring out our uniqueness. But the problem is a lot of people don't exercise this uniqueness, or they don't enhance their creative abilities and creative powers. And in this particular episode, I want to walk you through 10 different ways and 10 proven and effective ways to enhance your creativity and your creative power so that you can stand out from everybody, because you are unique. Okay, each one of us are unique. So why is this topic important is, number one is, today we're living in a world where everybody thinks that they're competing with each other. But the answer is not about competition or competing, it's about being more creative. The more creative you are, the you'll stand out from the crowd and people will come to you. Okay, so the creativity has an attractiveness. And also when it comes to business or life, to enhance your creativity, you have to really push your brain, what's between your ears, to really think out of the box. And some people think that, okay, I'm not a creative person, or I'm only a logical person, but I believe that everybody's creative. As a child, all of us are born creative. It's only that we don't enhance, or we don't use that creative power of our mind. So I'm going to give you 10 ideas. Please take notes. I'm going to give you 10 ideas that has worked like magic for me based on my own understanding of this topic. There could be many ways to do it, but this is what works for me. And if you implement these 10 ideas, you're going to see your creative powers increase. You're going to see better ways to solve problems. You'll be more confident with yourself, and you'll be able to move faster in every aspect of your life, whether it's business or your personal life or in your health or creative or in your any other area. Okay, first point: if you want to enhance your creativity, write 20 new ideas per day. When I started to do the exercise in the beginning, it was quite easy. Then it got very tough. I have a book where I've written 20 ideas per day for 30 days. I have 600 ideas in one book. Okay, 600 ideas. And these ideas, not all the ideas are brilliant ideas. Some of them are just a stupid idea. But an idea is an idea. It's just thrown out there. And there are some ideas where I'm not ready to implement it right now. There's still some time that I need to work upon to implement this idea. Some ideas are implementable right away. Okay. So when you're able to exercise the power of your mind by writing 20 new ideas per day, these ideas can be to grow your business or to grow your personal life, or it could be everything to improve your health and your relationships. Okay. The second way to enhance your creativity is music. Music is a powerful tool that fires both sides of your brain. The left side of the brain is a logical side, right side is a creative side. Okay, music is a beautiful thing. If you're playing an instrument, for example, I'm a keyboardist, and I know in music there is both creativity, and there is also structure. Creativity is not just something abstract, like I just don't go and just hit all the notes on the keyboard. There should be some structure to it, so there's logic also. Okay, so if you start playing an instrument, if you're not a musician, start learning an instrument. That will enhance your creative abilities. It will fire both sides of your brain. The third idea is travel different roads in your own city. If you're very used to going from point A to point B in the same route, see if you can change that, or just randomly go in places that you've never gone before. I love to do this. I'm in Chennai. Chennai is a huge place, and I'm very familiar with a few roads, but I also want to go to the unfamiliar territories and see what it is like. And I've discovered some amazing places. Okay, most of us, we just hit put Google Maps and we go from point A to point B. So when you travel to the same destination through different roads, just experimenting, that also is one way of enhancing your creativity, because you're always in that state of the unknown. You do not know what's going to be there. Okay, and a lot of people don't like to exercise that space. They like to be only in the comfort zone. And sometimes when you are in the unknown zone, that's where you start to think about new things to make things happen. Okay, so get comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay, number four is, to enhance your creativity, see if you can use your opposite hand. If you're a right hander, start to eat with your left hand. Now why this happens is, it all has to do with the brain. The brain is very used to doing things. Even if you're driving a car, for example, I'm not saying you need to switch to from right side to the left side and for the while driving the car, but the analogy is that when you get used to driving a car, you're doing everything subconsciously. Changing the gear, hitting the brakes, pressing the clutch, everything happens so seamlessly in your subconscious. Now similarly, when you're eating also your food and the regular things that you do, you're either using more of your right hand or your left hand. Okay, If you're a left-hander, use more of your left hand. So if you're a left-hander, start using the right hand. If you're a right-hander, start using the left hand. What will happen is it will start to balance your brain, and that actually enhances your creativity. And I've read about this in multiple guides. Okay. Number 5 is, if you want to enhance the creative powers of your mind, see if you can get into mandala art. Okay, just search for mandala art. There are many mandala art books, and this also helps you get into a state of mindfulness, being very mindful, and coloring and drawing and stuff like that, on intricate artwork, and you're focusing on very minute things. So your focus is much more. It actually enhances your creative powers. Number 6 is, you want to enhance your creativity, move, exercise, walk, run. When you do anything like that, motion, it creates an emotion, and with that you'll be able to get new ideas. And I know many people, they've got some of their best ideas when they're running or when they're working out in the gym, because the mind is stimulated, there's a lot of motion that's happening, and they get the ideas at that point of time. Okay. Number 7 is, if you want to enhance your creativity, see if you can allocate one day only for recreation. Okay. If I have to break the word recreation, it is recreation. How do you recreate yourself? So instead of working every single day, if you can dedicate one day where you don't do any meetings, you don't meet anybody, you just go to a quiet place, unplug yourself from the world, unplug yourself from the family. Like I like to do this. I like to go to a five-star hotel and just stay on my own for 1 or 2 days. Just think, listen to podcasts, note down a lot of ideas, and then come back home. Sometimes when you change your place, go to a different location, you'll get new ideas. Okay. So that's one more way to enhance your creativity, is to have a recreation day. Number 8, if you want to enhance your creativity, mastermind with like-minded people. And mastermind, when I say mastermind, is discuss ideas with people who resonate with you, or you can even discuss ideas with people who are not from your industry. So if you're in a particular industry and you mastermind with those people, you'll get some good ideas. But you go to a totally different place and get ideas from there. Like I've got a lot of ideas on how to build digital communities by looking at the music industry, by looking at spiritual communities, by looking at other communities. So masterminding is another way to enhance your creativity. Number 9, you want to enhance your creativity, start playing video games. People think, oh, video games are only for kids. No, gaming is a very much adult thing also. Okay. Because what happens is, in a video game, normally, if you're depending on which game that you get into, there are different stages you have to cross. There are different quests that you got to complete. You got to move from one level to the next level to the next level. So that stimulates your mind. And I've been playing games from my childhood, and I can tell you that the reason why I've been able to build a very successful business today is because of that gaming experience. If I fail at something, it's like, okay, I've tried this level, but I could not finish this level. So let me try once again. Let me try once again. And there's some study that has been done that people who have been brought up playing Super Mario and stuff like that, they are quite successful because they look at life in the same way. They look at their own life when they fail, when they struggle. It's just like, trying playing the game and not winning that level, and they try it once again and they go once again. So playing video games enhances your creativity, where you have to again go to uncharted territories and going to the unknown and just improving your skills, and there's constant stimulation of the brain. So don't think that gaming is not for kids. I mean, it's only for kids, it's for everybody. But of course there's a fine line that you got to draw, like how deep you want to go into it. Okay. And number 10 is, if you want to enhance your creativity, get inspiration from other industries. Like I already mentioned, masterminding with other people from other industries, but I'm saying go to a completely different industry and see if you can get and do some research. Like if you're a, say, Hindustani classical person, just go and check out what the death metal guys are doing. Okay. Don't close yourself saying that, okay, this is only my way of doing things. Sometimes you'll get very good ideas from on the opposite end of the spectrum also. So be open without judging. Okay. So the 10 ways to enhance your creativity are: write 20 ideas per day, start playing a musical instrument, travel using different roads on different roads, use your opposite hand, mandala art, exercise, run, move, have one day dedicated for recreation, mastermind with like-minded people to get ideas, play video games, and get inspiration from other industries. So I hope this particular episode has inspired you. Once you are able to enhance your creative abilities, I mean, you'll never know, the dots will start to connect at some point of time. Now, when I look at my life and my business, when I connect the dots backwards, I dropped out of college. I went into the music industry. In the music industry, I learned about editing and everything else. I enhanced my creative side over there. Then I got into the video editing. I learned about that. And then I got into making ringtones for mobile phones. Then I started to manage large teams, and I was mostly on Excel files. In the first phase of my career, I was mostly on music and digital audio workstations, creating music. In the second part of my career, I was on Excel sheets, managing people and managing teams, and both sides of the brain, logical side and creative side, both were enhanced. Then I started my agency. Then I sold the agency. And then I'm running one of the largest communities in the world right now for coaches and teachers. So when I look in hindsight, all of those experiences actually helped me. It helped me enhance the creativity. So the wide range of experiences is all culminating in what I'm doing right now. And it's really making a difference and impacting so many people, because everything that I went through in the last 10 to 15 years, I'm implementing that, I'm using that knowledge even now. So in other words, when you are able to have a wide range of experiences and going into the unknown territory and not just being in your own cocoon, that will help you connect the dots down the line. And when you connect the dots, it'll make a difference. I hope this podcast and this episode made sense to you. Wish you all the best, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.